And you can see that exhibition at the M1 Fine Art Gallery in Greenwich. Now, we've seen plenty of people come onto London Live News to talk about amazing challenges they've set themselves to raise money for charity. But I think my next guest may top those challenges. Jake Heath is part of a group of Londoners leaving the capital this weekend to go to Rio. What's the big deal about that, you might ask yourself? Well, they're going to only cycle and row there. That's 5,700 miles. Well, Jake is hoping to raise money to fight cancer in this world record attempt, and I'm delighted to say he joins me now.
Thank you.
So, are you crazy, or
yeah,
or you just like a good challenge?
Bit. I think, like all these kind of things, they came out of a pub idea, and the two of us sort of started it off about 3.5 years ago, and we've ended up finding 2 guys and 2 girls who've created this team, really.
And this is all for Macmillan Cancer?
Yeah, for Macmillan Cancer. Currently, our 2 of the rowers' families are being supported by Macmillan, and they do amazing work, and I work with them as well. So it's just sort of seemed very fitting to be able to pay them back, really.
So you say the idea was 3 years ago. I would imagine it'd take probably 3 years to make sure you train, so you're prepared for this. Well, how long have you been training for?
Well, I've been training because I'm not a rower. I was a rugby player, and the 2 girls are the champion rowers. They're fantastic. Susanna rowed the Pacific last year, and so in my case, it's just kind of getting my skills up and then changing the way you train from one contact sport to this kind of endurance sport.
So talk us through the route then. You're starting in London at the Olympic Park in London this weekend.
So this Saturday at noon, we're going to leave from the Olympic Park, and they've been great in having us next to the orbital for when we can have our photos, and then we'll cycle down to Portugal into a place called Lagos, where we then pick up our boat. Our boat is an ocean rowing boat. That means we can row and have it becomes your world for 62 days is the record, which we can try and go for. And then we arrive on the north coast of Brazil to then start the cycle again with the British consulate guiding us into Rio in time for the Olympics and a big party.
And what about accommodation? You know, where you're going to stay when you are on land?
So we've got all of our bikes that are packed up and loaded up, and we'll be staying on the side of the road, or maybe some row clubs along the way down through to Portugal, and just trying to stick around and find out what we can do with the budget we've had, because raising money is a very important thing for this kind of endurance event.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No.
Oh my gosh, so what kind of training can you do?
So I've got Water Row, one of our sponsors. I've just got a row machine in front of Netflix on my TV, and I just spend 2 hours at a time just rowing like that, just trying to get sort of ready for the 2 hours on, 2 hours off shift pattern that you have to do 24 hours a day.
And when you said there were women involved, I thought, oh my gosh, you know, that might be a bit tough for them, but it sounds like they might be all right.
They're the champions, as I say. One's done the Pacific and the other one's a fantastic rower in Gloucester. So Johnny and I are the 2 sort of novices, really.
So how many days in total are you hoping to do this?
So we're hoping, we've got to leave at this time of year, which is very cold, but it's the perfect time to catch the trade winds across the Atlantic. Right. So we'll be leaving and hopefully arriving in Portugal in early February, do some test runs on our new boat and everything, because we've got a lovely new boat, and then arrive in Brazil and cycle through late April, early May. Wow,
my gosh, that's just taking up just a big chunk of this year, really.
Yeah, it's 3 years planning. I've got to everything's gone to it.
And when it comes to the end result, are you going to have people from Guinness World Records just following you guys?
Yeah, I mean, the ocean rowing community and the society, they've given us the okay to get the record, and then because getting 3 records is fantastic, we just get all the tick from them.
And how much are you hoping to raise?
Well, so far we've been just pushing for sponsorship. The hardest thing for this is trying to actually get enough to go. So we've remortgaged houses and done that to actually get the money in, and then we're raising. We're going to try and go for a good 150, 200 for Macmillan.
And hopefully you'll get some of the money you've remortgaged.
Well, I mean,
get it back.
Because we've had to kind of put everything into this, maybe, but it's all about for Macmillan.
Wow, that is real investment. Look, Jake, good luck with everything. Let us know how you get on. Take some videos, stay safe, take some videos and whatnot, and hopefully come back and share that with us.
Lovely.
Yeah?
I will.
Jake, thanks so much. Good luck.